That is our gen defense, right? When we get the head traps on people. It was too hard to play against one of the devs. But the devs are very bad at the game. Like, they find everything very hard to go against. And there's nothing wrong with them being bad at the game. It's just, that's why they'd find them, you know, really, really difficult to go against. I've gone against the devs, I know how they play. They're really casual. Nice. It's always nice when some like kind of gimmicky thing you do works. She thought I was vaulting. That's why I had the red glow come out of the window. And I think she used live. So she just like overcommitted to the live idea, thinking I was walking through the window. And then she thought she was going to get loads of distance. I think that's what happened. And if it did, very nice. She went to that window. She almost vaulted. She didn't though. I don't think we even get a trade here. Nah, we don't. That was the fastest I could do it. We gotta kill the shack. Oh, I'm fast on, I forgot. Still weren't enough. Nice. I wonder if Bloodlust helped there a bit. Not Bloodlust, sorry. Beast of Prey. So it did just activate. She's like, what's the team doing? I'm not used to this. They're making mistake after mistake, love. Stop going down in the first loop instantly. Why did he run today? Oh. Because he's invulnerable.
Hey Truth3 just wanted to say I really appreciate you and your content.
Appreciate you too, mate.
Sorry some people are trash and think they can name call you on social media because it's off stream. Nothing but love to you and those around you.
Oh, off stream. Yeah, I mean, DMD's full of e-bullies. Like, it's just, it always has been. E-bullies and clout chasers, right? Well, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the 100 bits. Dude, the detection on Windows has got so tight, I feel like. Right? It's got so tight. To say that didn't hit and she just vaulted is crazy. But the top perk allows me to vault windows a bit quicker. Once they've vaulted. Which can be nice. Build's working out to me. But as I always say, it is a lot to do with the survivors you're going against team. They've had to make a lot of mistakes. And they continue to as well. But it looks like I might be able to go for chasers on this one. I'm going to attempt to and see what happens. Balance play, smart. Alright, all traps are on. Biggest slowdown we can have. So as soon as these traps are gone, the gens are gonna fly. But they might not be able to do that in time. He's running to this thing. I think he's trying to get it off over here. Told you. Oh. Why'd you wait there? You waited out of position. Like, she didn't have a plan B. So, really smart survivors, they're gonna have a plan B. And what I mean by that is they might wait somewhere which is a bit risky. But just in case you do see them, they can get to somewhere safe anyway. She just waited somewhere risky with no plan B. So I'm seeing like many misplays from these survivors, what they could have done better. So even though the build's helping here and there, I think a lot of the damage is actually just done by the survivors continually making mistakes this match. What I made in GTA 6? Main? They were doing pub versus comp teams, and the comp people getting mad wanting rematches when the pub won. Because the narrative the comp players want is that pub players are really bad. But they're not. They just don't want to play comp. So it's a lot of like this. It's just all fake. A lot of it. That's why when you start a conversation with them, it's always so aggressive. But the game doesn't require this massive high skill cap, and I don't think comp players want to hear that. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. The game's massively imbalanced when you play as a 4-man. You have god pallets in the game, you know, like, the list goes on. In my opinion. Like, I think pretty much anyone, right, who's good at games can jump in a 4-man and destroy most, like, killers, I would say. But made the killer have to sweat their ass off to just maybe get a draw. It's just how the game is. It's how Swift is in the game. If they're not good, they don't really matter. But if they're actually, you know, good at games. I don't think everyone good in this game automatically wants to go to comp. I don't think that's how it works. Also, the comp scene's really toxic from what I see. And they keep proving me right, which they need to stop proving me right with it. So why would you want to be in that scene as well? It's really toxic. What happens if you're not toxic? That would straight away put you off from that scene anyway, wouldn't it? These gens weren't too bad, but it's because they made multiple mistakes and I got 4 head traps on them very quickly. You're not going to get 4 head traps on people playing smart. They'll just pre-drop shift W. They'll run to loops that you can't actually get them at. This is how I'd want DBD to be, you know, chasers. And Jen's not flying. I would say this is kind of what the outcome should have been, right? With how bad their chasers were, they should have only done maybe 2 gens, right? But the only reason why they've done 2 gens isn't because of the chasers, it's because of the head traps. So no one ever says Call of Duty. Yeah, I disagree, Kyle. I think people who say, you know, obviously not everyone, because, you know, there's some nice people, but like a quite good chunk of the DB community is very, very toxic. The people who are saying that it isn't, I feel that they haven't really experienced it yet. It's definitely the most toxic scene that I've seen overall. I've never in my life of streaming, like, what is it, 10 years or whatever, never been accused of being racist, ableist, all this weird shit. Only in DBD. She wants to give me a poke. There you go, you can go. You would chill, you guys. Go. It's Ghostbusters sausage shit. Yeah. Until I see it, yeah, I don't agree. All those claims weren't done by comp players, but random people. No, comp just gaslight. Comp players just gaslight all the time. Say that you're shit. Not sure what they gained from it, but... I've said, I replied to someone on Twitter a bit ago, like an hour or whatever ago. And I've said, like, the comp scene in DBD is this way because they don't really have sponsors and stuff, do they? They don't really have managers like proper comp teams. So they don't have to be professional. They could just be like little kids doing high school shit. Like, you have community managers, like, grabbing, like, community managers of DBD League, like, grabbing screenshots or clips to be like, look at this streamer isn't good. Like, how immature is that for a community manager? Like, it's ridiculous. It's why people think it's a joke. I've said this before, and they get defensive when I say that. But dude, how the fuck isn't it like it's a joke? You've got community managers acting like high school kids. Like, fuck me. There's no professionalism in it.